Tequila, the survivor you rescued from Demora Station, has provided some very interesting information about both the Tal Shiar and the new race with which they've allied. Meanwhile, the Romulan Republic and neutral colonies are continuing to report mysterious abductions. We believe these two events are related. Tequila wants to go home to her colony on Serene Prime. The colony there has remained independent from both the remains of the Romulan Star Empire and the burgeoning Romulan Republic. That puts them in a delicate balancing act. We thought taking Tequila home could be a good opportunity to figure out what's happening behind the scenes of the Romulan conflict. We would like you to go to Serene Prime and investigate.
Understood, Admiral. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. In the last episode, we discovered that the Romulan Star Empire, specifically the Tal Shiar, was experimenting with Borg technology and adding it to some of their ships. And as the Admiral said, we also picked up a survivor. We've arrived in the Serene system. This is meant to be a neutral colony, but Flores is detecting multiple Romulan Star Empire ships, as well as a shield wall surrounding the planet. If this is a blockade, they're very serious about keeping people out. Flores informs me that the warbirds are arming weapons. We might have to fight if we want to return our guest to her colony. Flores also informs me that Tequila would like a word. Patch her through. I can't thank you enough for returning me. It looks like the Romulan Star Empire has been busy while I was away. They were already lobbying our council to join them, but Romulan Republic envoys are there as well. Now the Empire is blockading the planet, probably to prevent the information like ours from reaching our leaders. The shield wall is new. I guess the Tal Shiar constructed it. You should be careful. It isn't the first time we've run afoul of the Romulan Star Empire. Well, when they said shield wall, I was expecting something somewhat larger, not gonna lie. Oh, wait. Ah, they seem to be activated when a ship nears them. Suppose it's to conserve power, as a Dederidex-class warbird. This planet is protected by the Romulan Star Empire. State your business. We have several options. The first one being, I am returning this citizen to her homeworld. The second one being, I didn't realize Serene Prime was protected by the Romulan Star Empire. Or I can say, none of your bloody business. Or I can lie and say that I've come to trade. I think I'll go with the second one. I didn't realize Serene Prime was a protectorate of the Romulan Star Empire. Technically it's not. However, the Empress has graciously extended her protection to all worlds in this region of space, including Serene Prime. There have been recent reports of terrorist activity on the planet. As a service to the lawful residents, we are securing the world against further intrusions. Whether the Serenians like it or not, of course. Well, that didn't get us very far. I've come to trade. Excellent. We welcome peaceful contacts with the Federation. I assume you will agree to submit a routine search for contraband. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. Like hell, Commander. Oh, well, it seems we have to fight. Photon torpedoes. That is a plasma torpedo, and it's hit us. Let's hope our maneuverability gives us an edge against this behemoth. There's another plasma torpedo. But they're nearly done. It seems that's another Romulan Empire ship that's in a state of disrepair. Seems to be a theme with them. Right, let's make our way to the planet. I can't believe I've finally made it home. Thank you. I never thought I'd see this place again. I would give you a grand tour, such as it is, but I need to get back to my family. I never thought I'd see them again either. You should talk to the representative from our council. Follow the path ahead and it will lead you to our central square. There should be someone you can speak with there. Right. Let's make our way to the central square. It's a very pale planet. Lots of pinks and whites and pale purples. And some interesting wildlife in the distance there. Or some strange plants. Good day.
Jolan True, and welcome to Serene Prime. Oh, thank you for returning Tekela to us. I'm sure her family is pleased she is safe. However, you have arrived at an interesting time. I was just preparing to meet with representatives from the Romulan Star Empire and the Romulan Republic. Each are urging our colony to join their faction. We've done our best to stay out of the conflict until now, but I fear we will soon be forced to take a side.
Yes, we met one of the Empire's representatives in orbit. Let's just say it wasn't a very pleasant meeting.
Yes, the Empire has a way of offering assistance that feels more like a threat. They offered security services for my world, and I could not risk refusing them. And, to be fair, there have been no abductions since the fleet began protecting the planet.
Abductions?
A number of our citizens went missing in the weeks before the Empire arrived. The Empire blames the Republic, of course, but I think Sela likes to blame them for a lot of things. There's no evidence they are responsible, however. In fact, there's no evidence at all. And I think that if the Republic were behind these kidnappings, they would leave some trace behind.
Indeed.
If you would care to speak to the representatives, I would be interested in hearing what your opinion of them is.
I would be honored, but I am somewhat biased towards the Republic. Anyway. Where are they? That looks like a Republic representative, and that looks like a Star Empire representative. I'll speak to the Star Empire first. Jolan True, you're not welcome here, Starfleet. The Counselor feels differently. She asked me to speak with you and give her my opinion. Then she's a fool. The Federation are allies of the terrorists who seek to destroy what remains of our glorious empire. You will do nothing here but show dissent and unrest. I also know that you destroyed a ship protecting this planet, with callous disregard for the safety of the citizens of this colony. I have nothing more to say to a murderer. Well, he didn't exactly leave me a choice. He asked to board my ship when he would have, no doubt, taken it and imprisoned my crew. You had no choice. Those words have been the excuse of monsters since the immemorial. On the chance, however, that the Council is foolish enough to be swayed by your biased opinion, I will explain that the Romulan Star Empire is Serene Prime's only hope for peace and stability. We alone possess the military strength and operational effectiveness to keep this planet safe. The terrorists from the Republic can only offer them a portion of their own loss and suffering. The Empress has already sent ships to defend this colony. That is evidence of our intentions. I assure you, your intentions are clear, Sub-Commander. I think I've heard enough. Now that the pleasant conversation is out of the way. Jolan True, a pleasure to meet you, Lieutenant Commander. What can I do for you? What is your mission here? My intent was to speak to the Council about the advantages of joining the Republic. Fortunately, I arrived before the blockade, and the Council has extended their protection to me. Otherwise, I'd probably be on my way to one of the Tel Shiar's prison facilities by now. The Empress likes to hide her threats in a few layers of deception and lies. It can be difficult for a peaceful world like Serene Prime to resist. But if we all stick together, we will be able to rise up and defeat the Tel Shiar once and for all. You certainly have ambitious goals, Sub-Commander. Good luck. And there is my bias as a Federation officer, plain and clear. But I will do my best to be objective. Counselor.
Well, what did you think of them?
Well, I've got several options. First being an honest one. I may be biased, but I think you should join the Republic. Then I can give one on the side of the Romulan Star Empire, which, if I didn't know how the Romulan Empire actually were, then I would say, if safety is your main concern, you may want to join the Romulan Star Empire. But the blockade is not for Serenity Prime's protection, I can guarantee it. I can suggest that they remain neutral, saying, "You've done well staying neutral so far. I don't see any reason why you should change that course now," which is simply not an option. We've got the Romulan Star Empire and the Republic vying for their support. I don't think it's an option to remain neutral. And then there's the least helpful option. I can't tell you what your colony should do. Follow your heart and your instincts. Nah, I may be biased, but I think you should join the Republic.
An interesting perspective. Thank you for your suggestion. Our most convincing evidence comes from a survivor of Revenant. And if his story can be believed, he says he knows who is behind these abductions. You should speak to him before you leave. He's behind that building.
I'll speak to him then. Thank you, Counselor. Well, this is the only stationary person behind this building. Jolan True? Yes, I was at Revenant. My family died there. My friends. It wasn't terrorists who destroyed my home, and it certainly wasn't the Republic. It was the Tal Shiar and their friends. But you don't have to take my word for it. Revenant has been abandoned since the attack. Go see what our Empress has done to her people. I'm sorry for your loss. Well, it seems Revenant is our next stop. Blueberry Ninja to Revenant. Set a course for Revenant and beam the away team up. We're about to head to Revenant, but apparently there are Romulan ships decloaking and hailing us. On screen, shields up. Lieutenant Commander, you are wanted for crimes against the Romulan Star Empire. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. You lower your bloody shields and prepare to be boarded, Commander. Flores is detecting a Romulan Republic vessel here as well, and they're also hailing us. Hopefully they're somewhat more friendly. You appear to be having some difficulties with the Tal Shiar. Please, allow us to assist. This is the least we can do for our allies in Starfleet. Glad to have the help, Commander. Fire! The Tal Shiar will no longer trouble you. Do you require anything else? No, thank you for the assistance, Commander Zereth. Then a course for the exit of the shield barrier. Set a course for Revenant, Warp 8. Tyrell informs me that sensors are not detecting any signs of activity in the system, not even satellites. And then there's a bit of a mistake by Cryptic Games, because Tyrell's a Vulcan, and we know that she's one of those Vulcans that suppresses her emotions by how she speaks in the tutorial. So this right here, that is not something a Vulcan would say. In fact, she probably wouldn't say anything after reporting that there's no activity in the system. Maybe Flores would say that. But anyway, set a course for the planet. Let's scan the debris while we make our way to the planet. Well, that's irritating. That sound's just gonna keep going on. Okay. Tyrell informs me that the debris appears to be from an old Romulan vessel, and that it took some heavy energy weapon hits before it was destroyed. You don't normally see battles like this near agricultural colonies. Now stop. Thank you, God. Tyrell says that the debris appears to be from a vessel of unknown origin. However, the energy signatures do conform to the limited information we have about the Ilachi. Tyrell thinks that there isn't enough debris here for a ship to be destroyed, and that whatever it was, it likely survived the battle. This could be the mysterious enemy the survivors talk about. Could it be the Ilachi? We need more information. Right, let's beam down to the planet. Flores informs me that the area we're in was destroyed, but the damage seems to be only a few months old. She isn't detecting any humanoid life signs, however, she is detecting several insect life forms around the area. We should be cautious. Hopefully they aren't violent. Oh, I see one of them. That is massive, good god. If we get too close, it'll likely attack. Yep. Well, hopefully we're just stunning it. Never mind. We are not just stunning it. God. That was strange. Anyway. And another one. Maybe if we avoid it. Maybe it'll move? Yes, okay. Right. Oh, never mind. Nah, I thought we'd get away with that one. Nope. Just massacring the local wildlife. Oh, there's a body here. I almost missed it. It looks like it's got mold all over it. That's interesting. Devrel says that although the colonist died from a plasma weapon discharge, her tissues appear to be infected with some kind of fungal spores. The evidence of Ilachi involvement is mounting. Take a sample. It's looking at me. It's not attacking, though. Up. There we go. Flores ruined it. Ah, bloody Flores. This looks like it used to be farmland. And more bugs. Hopefully they ignore us. Oh, bloody hell. It was probably Flores again, wasn't it? You deal with the small ones. I'll check this out. Looks like a massive crater from orbital bombardment, perhaps? Tyrell has confirmed that the crater was created by an orbital strike from a plasma weapon of romulan origin. Since it's doubtful the colony destroyed themselves, it could only be the shiar. Oh, these bugs seem to be moving towards us. I was gonna say moving away. These bugs are very curious, but they don't seem to be very smart. Oh, that's good. Let's run past. Oh, I got stuck on the pole there, and now there's another one. Oh, I scared it away. Wonderful. Didn't scare away these ones, though. And now we lingered too long, damn. Well, it is a good try. Wonderful. Another group of innocent insects destroyed. Hopefully they're not endangered. That does not look Romulan. That looks Romulan. That does not. Devrel thinks this device is some kind of beacon. However, it doesn't conform to any technology she's familiar with. Get a full scan. Starfleet will want to review your findings. Our findings. Devrel's detecting a subspace transmission. We can access it at the console over there. She said that as if she's pointing to something, but the console is on the other side of town. Alright. Maybe she was indicating something on a map or on a tricorder or something. I don't know. Hopefully this console still works.
Citizens of the Empire, it is with great sorrow that I report the destruction of our colony in the Revenant system by the terrorist insurgents known as the Romulan Republic.
Must be an old message.
I believe most of the residents of Revenant were loyal subjects of the Empire who were unaware of the terrorist cell hidden amongst their homes and families. Their deaths are a tragedy.
Once again, blaming it on the Romulan Republic.
When the Tal Shiar attempted to remove the insurrectionists and save Revenant and its people,
Oh, really?
the Romulan Republic destroyed the entire colony rather than submit to the lawful authority of my forces. I grieve for the loss of innocent life.
No, you don't.
Rest assured that those responsible will be found and punished for their crimes against the Romulan people. Revenant will not be forgotten.
Tyrell is getting some unusual energy readings similar to the ones we received from the strange beacon. And what the hell are those? Some sort of drones. What the hell? The Revenant informs me that a ship of unknown configuration has decloaked and is arming weapons. Ensign Krem recommends that we return to the Revenant immediately. I agree. Revenant 5 to beam up. Apparently it is a scout ship. The Revenant drove it off before we got here, but they're expecting reinforcements any moment. Acknowledged. There's the reinforcements. That was not a warp-in sequence. What the hell? And I don't know what... Oh, that was a weapons targeting system. But these ships don't seem to be too powerful. I think we'll be fine. Oh, they're not in good shape. It seems they've got several fires and hull breaches. But they aren't surrendering. So we have to do that. Tyrell informs me that we are receiving a priority subspace transmission from Starfleet Command. Put it on the main view screen.
To all Starfleet vessels, our allies in the Romulan Republic are under attack by the Tal Shiar. All
What?
combat-ready vessels are ordered to report to New Romulus immediately. Individual orders to follow.
Open a channel to Admiral Tanay.
Thank you for responding so quickly. Your orders are to rendezvous with Battle Group Phi at Revenant and proceed to New Romulus to reinforce our vessels there. The battle is already underway.
The Revenant is on the way, Admiral.
Glad to have you here. Let's get to New Romulus.
Indeed. That is Captain Sean of the Belfast. Helm, set a course for New Romulus. Maximum warp.
We are grateful beyond words for your help. You have arrived in the nick of time. New Romulus does not have the developed orbital defenses necessary to repel such an attack, and Admiral Kararek is calling for as many ships as possible to defend the planet. The flotilla protecting the planet has been pushed back by the enemy assault. They are at their final line now. They need your help.
Battle station, set a course.
Glad you could join us. Concentrate fire on their command ship.
Understood. Tactical. Fire. God, they've got powerful weapons. And tractor beams. God. Where'd the command ship go? God, they seem to be able to jump from place to place instantly. And I'm just noticing now, these definitely aren't Romulan ships, and they look very similar to the ship that attacked the Revenant earlier at Revenant. God. There seems to be large energy discharges every time they jump from place to place. Like that. Where did they go now? They're getting closer and closer to the planet. We've got no aft shields and the fore shields are very low. Give that auxiliary power shields. But the Revenant isn't out of the fight yet. We've got disruptor burns on the hull now. Oh, they've jumped again. Oh, the Klingons are here. I forgot that the Republic allied with them as well. We've lost main shields, but luckily the Nova class has a nifty feature where it can regenerate its shields very quickly, so we'll be back in the fight soon enough. We don't seem to be getting anywhere with this command ship, so perhaps we should fire on the smaller ships first. Oh, that was a large ship that just got destroyed. That's a good sign. We seem to be making good progress fighting these smaller ships. God knows how those ships jump around. God. Some sort of mushroom-powered spore drive? Nah, far too preposterous. We have to regenerate our shields again. Let's see if we can't destroy this dreadnought. Oh, they're nearly done. Just a few more shots. Ah, we got the dreadnought. We destroyed the dreadnought. I think the battle's gonna start turning in our favor now. That battleship over there is nearly done. And there it goes. Now we definitely have the advantage. You know, just a few weeks ago, we were in a vicious war with the Klingon Empire. Now, we're fighting alongside the IKS Kang to defend New Romulus. Oh, the command ship is taking a lot of damage. And there it goes. I think we're well on our way to winning this. Now that the command ship is destroyed, picking off what's left is a breeze. And that's the end of it. I think the Revenant did really well for her first battle. Apparently we're being hailed by the Romulan Republic on screen.
On behalf of the Romulan Republic, thank you for your assistance today. You have saved our new world from destruction. We cannot begin to repay these deeds you have performed today, but know that your names will go down in history.
Defending New Romulus was my duty as a Starfleet officer, and we were honored to be of service.
The Romulan Republic extends their sincere gratitude for your assistance in saving their homeworld. We now know the race you encountered there is called the Elachi, and they are the Tal Shar's new allies. From what you found on Revenant, and what they tried to do at New Romulus, I'd say that whatever they're doing, it's not in our best interests. The Republic is continuing to search for clues to reveal what exactly is happening to the people being abducted by the Elachi. You, however, may be set to a different task.
Indeed.
The cause of the supernova that destroyed Romulus remains a mystery. Our allies in the Romulan Republic have a theory on the matter, however. They believe that Taurus, the former praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, is responsible. Republic forces attempted to apprehend her, but she escaped through an Iconian gateway. Recently, the Republic has discovered new information that could help us track down Taurus. We want you to rendezvous with the RRW Lisette and provide any assistance you can.
You'll see that in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you like this kind of content and you'd like to see more, please feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and it means a lot to me. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.